All right, good morning, TC Nation. Mark Hawaiian Trader here. So, what a day, huh? 45 days expiration is now 44 days expiration. Today, 45 was yesterday, and if you put on some trades, as it's the prime time to sell option premium, you must be happy because look at this. Yesterday, today. So, of course, market went up, IB rank dropped pretty much by what? Let's take a look. Here's your TC Works chart. Let's look at all the indexes real quick. Here's your IDM. Here's IWM. Okay, well, ain't not bad. Look, it's a little bit, you know how it is. Yesterday was. Let's take a look visually. So, what about QQQ? Yeah, that's up too. Interesting. All right, so same old same. If you did yesterday, your trade probably looked like this. I don't know what you did, but um, if most of you did the standard golden gecko, you were going out to 45 days here, so you would get your expiration date and you would go out a little bit closest to 45, which should be right there. And I'll zoom in a little bit, and you're going to want to widen these strikes out to the 1 standard deviation line again. So I'll just widen these bottom ones out, and I'll move these. You're going to buy closest to 2 standard deviations. So I'm just doing it real quick here, roughly. All right, so of course, you make money anywhere in the green area, and you lose money if the stock price goes anywhere in the red area. It's based on current volatility right here. It should stay between these in this brownish shaded area. Okay, so this is why I love Tastyworks. If you're doing this this is Tastyworks, the downloadable version. If you're used to 2 table versions like this, you will like this as well. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me go back. I jumped ahead. Go back to this. In curve view, this main line down here is your all the information you need. You can expand it here to see your strikes, but if you want to see more of the screen, collapse this. But here's your main source of information down here. Your profit is 73%. Here's your extrinsic. Here's your probability of collecting at least 50% of your max profit. Look at that. Here's your Greeks, delta, theta. Here's your max profit, your max loss, etc. If you have a smaller account, you're going to have to bring in the wings a little bit like this to reduce the amount of capital you're using up by putting on a trade. All right, if you want to go back and you forget, just use these undo and redo arrows. See that? You can move it back. All right, now in the web version of Tastyworks looks like this. I'll click on here. All right, and you will see SPY. Okay, if I want to put on a strategy, click on strategies, and the neat thing here is it'll memorize what is your default. So these are my default settings. Okay, 1 standard deviation, 10 strikes wide, because if you want to do a standard golden gecko, you're going to sell the 1 standard deviation out of the money puts and calls, buy the 2 standard deviation out of the money, puts and calls. Same thing, right? Anywhere stock finishes anywhere in this green shaded area, you make money. If it finishes anywhere in the red area, you don't lose any money. According to the arithmetic, this where it should stay in this brown shaded area right here. So we have a high probability chance of making a profit, 72%. What is our chances of collecting at least 50% of this max profit? 95%. I'll take that any given day, even if I was late to the party and you're just starting out today. So let's take a look now at the chart. I am still using Thinkorswim for my charting until Tastyworks gets their charting. It's not really a big deal. As you can see, here's what happened yesterday, right? So I will zoom in like, oops, how do I do this? Zoom in like this, and here's yesterday. And I said, remember yesterday, if it can't break above overnight highs yesterday, it should go lower. So I was kind of happy throughout the day. So here's just a good example of what I would like to happen or what I want to happen. And hey, but I can't control that, right? So what I wanted to happen was I wanted the market to drop a little bit, continue further down. Well, it kind of traded flat yesterday, as you can see here, and look what happened overnight. Okay, not that much difference, but sure enough, right into the open, look what happened. Boom. So it broke above overnight high, and of course it shot higher. Good or I mean, I have positions on that are small, so they're winning. But I want volatility because I want to be able to sell more and collect more. But don't forget, you want to have some money in play because you want to make some money. You can't just be sitting on your hands every day. So let's go back to the IV rank chart and take a look at the IV rank chart here. Again, this is SPY here, my charts. Again, if you want these chart settings, I'll be happy to share them with you for free. Just mention that below down in the comments below this YouTube video, and I'll be more than happy to get in touch with you to get that to you. Well, today is a pretty strong update for SPY, but remember, look, take a look, it's still red. Okay, so that's not a fully bullish sign, and anything could happen. The Bollinger Bands are pretty narrow. In fact, let me go like this. What am I on? 6 months? Real quick, let me change this. Okay, I think I am 6 months. All right, and of course you can see IV rank. Look at IV rank, guys. Oh my God, it's still down, and it's collapsing from yesterday. But oh well, that's all right. You can still put on more positions. That's what's good about this. You're learning skills that'll last you a lifetime because you're not trading to make money for a month. You're trading. You're learning this to make money over your lifetime. So the basics will last you forever here. Let's go switch to so we can see IV rank real quick. Load study set. And if you're wondering why I do this and show this online, is so when people are using the that way people can see how to use the software. They kind of know where to go. Repetition is the mother of all learning. So the more you see the same thing over and over again, it'll be real easy. And maybe you graduated onto something else. That's great. Maybe you're a new viewer and just started subscribing, and you want to learn a few things. Write down in the comments what you want to learn, or send me a private email, goldengecko@gmail.com, and I'll do what I can. I'll try to accommodate what I can. All right. So as you can see here, here's IV rank yesterday, and look at it came in. It collapsed a little bit. So it's just amazing. This is just crazy. This is just amazing. I want to see this. I really do. It can still happen. Okay, it can still happen. There's a bottleneck right here. It kind of expanded, and look, it's gonna go sideways for a little bit. And hopefully, I want it to go down. Now, what I want it to do and what it will do, I don't know. Charts are just good to keep me engaged. Kind of gives me an idea of what I'm looking at, and it's just fun, to be honest, just fun. Here's IWM. One, if you have a smaller account, you might want to do because it's cheaper, to be frank. Now, if you notice, IWM looks a lot different from SPY. Take a look at the IV chart. See, here's SPY, right? And here's IWM. IWM is just a Russell 2000. Okay, so take a look. Much different, right? A lot more action, per se. This could still make a move down to here, this 128 sign right here, which is great. And that's not even that big of a move. And that'll be nice because I'm thinking when that happens, IV rank to pop to 50, and I can put on some new, some of my more advanced trading and then strategies and make even more money. But you can do a standard golden gecko right here and do just fine as well. I'm trying to think what else is going on here. Oh, in Tastyworks is pretty good as far as how I'm really spoiled. Because I can adjust trades so easily here, and I can close my orders as well and manage them as well a lot easier, and I can just see them. Now in the Tasty, like I said, there's two versions: the Tasty web version and the Tasty trade. I'm sorry, the Tastyworks downloadable version. If you're used to that table view when it looks like this, you might want to use the downloadable version because it's really easy to adjust. Instead of having to manually type in orders like a lot of other software it requires you to do in the platform, you can just grab and go. Meaning, look, let's say, oh, I want to, you can see here, I want to collect more money. So you might want to bring in let's say you want to bring in the put strike. And so you want to bring it in closer to that money. Instead of having to fidget with stuff, just grab it and move it. And look what happened to your max profit, so you can adjust it. You know, what if you want to say, I want to be right around, right above and right below the expected move, meaning I want to bet that the SPY will finish, and here's a shaded area right here. According to current volatility, here's where it should stay in between. So if you want to be more aggressive and you want to say it'll stay right in when that level, you can just drag your strikes and move them. And do the same thing on the call side. And of course, look down here. This is just great. You can move in the wings if you want, move out the wings if you want. And that, of course, changes this, right? Well, I don't want to risk more than $1,000, let's say, per trade. Well, then bring these in a little bit. You can do whatever you want. That's why I love Tastyworks. I prefer the curve view because I can do that just as easy right here. Okay, and I can, you know, see what the downloadable version doesn't have. It doesn't have that toggle switch, so you can see the percentage of each position. Here's the Tastytrade web version. I can toggle this with this button right here, and then I can just kind of move it. Oh, I want to stay at whatever, you know, 81 standard deviation. I know is 84%, and I maybe want to bring this in or whatever. You can see the percentages, the probabilities up here actually in the tiles, which I love. All right. Anyway, hang tight. Like I said, in 23 days, it'll be 21 days expiration. That's when you want to look at managing your trades, win or lose. All right. Any questions? If you like this, please hit subscribe, thumbs up, please. Really appreciate it. Link to my website up here on the right. Subscribe button should be down here somewhere. And some more cool videos right around here. All right. You guys have a great day.